Looking for cheap and reliable Madden 21 Ultimate Team coins? Head on over to u4gm.com, Madden NFL 21 coins, and use code SPORTS for 5% off your order. What's up, guys? It's Duke back here from sportsgamers.com, and in today's Madden 21 tip video, I'm going to break down the best route in the entire game. Guys, this route is unstoppable, and it will beat any defense in the game from man to zone and improve your offense tenfold. Against man, it's going to get great separation, and against zone, it's just going to get behind underneath zones, yet underneath deep zones. So it's going to work against cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, or man-to-man, really any coverage out there. It's going to greatly improve your passing attack. Now, the best thing about this route is you can find it in many different formations and plays throughout different playbooks in the game. So it's something you guys are going to want to add into your game for sure. Before we get any further into the video, I do want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button in the corner of the video. And make sure you turn your notifications on as well so you don't miss out when our videos go live. We do videos every single day. You're not going to want to miss out on this great content. Now, if you're really rocking me, please support me. Smash that like button. It helps us be able to keep doing these videos for you guys. Now, if you want more help to improve in Madden 21, whether it's on offense or defense, check out sportsgamers.com. We got the best ebooks and tips out there. Subscribe to our Madden Vault membership, and you will get 4 to 6 tips every week. That's another way you guys can really support us, and it is much appreciated. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Like I said, you can find this route in different plays, formations, playbooks, etc. I'm in the Raiders playbook here because they have an extremely unique one that I want to show you guys. It's actually to the tight end. I will say most of the time you find this route, it's to a receiver. So to have it to the tight end is really cool because they cannot press the tight end running this route. So if people are using bench press on you, this is a great way to counter it because you cannot press the tight ends. So we're going to be looking at the single back wing pair. You want to put your best tight end where you see I have Zach Ertz in the inside middle tight end. The play we're going to look at is the Raiders vertical. Now, Ertz has an ability that activates on this play that gives him better catching. So I will say if you can throw an ability on your player to have better catching on this route, that is good, but you don't need it. Really, like I said, just this route is just good in itself, and it's this little angled post. You can see the inside furthest inline tight end, he's on an actual post. Ertz is on an angled post. This angled post is so good because it breaks open right on the cut against man, whether they just play straight man like we are here, or whatever adjustments they do with purples or whatnot. We'll show you guys how to beat that. Now, this route just beats it no matter what, but you can obviously have basically unlimited options with the different hot routes you use. Now, this play is really, really good in itself because we already have a stock post to the inline tight end. We have the running back on one of those nice little routes out of the backfield, and we have a wheel route to the other tight end. So, I mean, you don't really need to do too much with this play. But, I mean, just in general, when you're using this route, you do want to have some sort of underneath route to complement it so that if they go user it, you can hit underneath. Slants, drags, just regular posts like we have here to this tight end. Those are the types of routes that are really, really good. You can even do like wheel flat routes out of the backfield, like combos if they're playing zone. But let's just start with man coverage first. So against man coverage, as you guys can see here, you literally just throw it on the break. It's an anticipation throw, and he's going to get really, really good separation pretty much every play. Now, sometimes they don't get that much separation, but even if they don't, they're going to be in front of the DB, and you can just click on a possession catch, or you can dive catch, get the dive catch animation. Either way. But you guys can see here all the separation. And honestly, sometimes if they put their safeties in purples, which a lot of times people do that against man when they're playing man coverage, it'll be so open you won't even need a dive catch or possession catch it. You can actually just rack catch it for a touchdown. Like there, it's so open, no need to. I'll do it one more time. I just want to show you guys how consistent this is against man. Again, whether they press or not, it doesn't really matter because he's the tight end, he can't really get jammed. So that's it. Like I said, a great counter to bench press. Now, if you look at them, if they want to throw purples out there by their safeties against man coverage, again, that's not going to matter against this play because this is a route that's going to break open over the middle. And really all we have to do is just look for the user. Like if they want to user this route, then we just go somewhere else. But as you guys can see there, that's an easy throw and catch every single time. So man-to-man clearly is not an option. So let's move on to zone. So let's start with cover 2. A lot of times people are going to play on that mid-read manually, and they're kind of just going to bait you over the middle. Now, I really like this play because it's going to be hard to do that because, you have those underneath reads. So, like, if they're going to sit down on this post with the running back, all you have to do is wait for that tight end to pass the hook zone, and, it's easy money in the bank. So let's show you guys one more example of that. If they're going to try to stay on the underneath routes, just literally just wait for it to pass up that hook zone. It's an easy throw and catch. Now, at the same time, though, if they actually do just see you hit that route one too many times for their liking, and they do go manually guarded like they do here, that's why you need those other underneath reads, and this play already has them, which is another reason why I really like this play, because at a certain point, a good player just is not going to allow you to keep throwing the same route, right? So, see here, we just stayed underneath that guy the whole time. Well, all that did is it opened up the other tight end or even the running back out of the backfield, but that's just the whole point of why you need underneath or other options on the play in case they user it. Underneath reads, different options, right? Now, let's say that they change their coverage up. Maybe they just play a cover 3. This, like I said, this play and this route is going to beat any coverage out there, but it's just honestly this route, and as long as you have some sort of underneath read to go along with it, it's perfect. As you guys can see here, it gets behind the underneath hook zones, yet it gets underneath those deep zones. That's why I say it is so effective. All you have to do is literally let it get behind the CPU hook zones or whatever zones they have, and then it's a timing throw, possession, catch it right in front of that safety. That's super easy to do. Obviously, guys, there are different zone drops adjustments, different shading they can do, but for the most part, unless they user this route, you're always going to have it open. Now, here I did shade down. I just want to show you guys the difference. The last play, I did not shade down, but if you do shade down, it's going to get open a bit quicker, and you can actually just even lead it in the seam like that there, or you can just wait for it to get open in front of the safety as I did the time before. Now, guys, remember, at a certain point, they probably will just user the hook zone over the middle of the field if you keep throwing this. So, at the same time, you're going to have to look out for the user too. But that's the key in having other reads on the play so they can't just sit on that route. So, we've shown cover 2, we've shown cover 3, we've shown man. Lastly, I want to look at is cover 4. So, cover 4 is the same thing. All you're doing is reading the hook zone, letting it get behind it, and then throwing it while it's still underneath the deep zone. That's if it's the CPU. Now, if they're using the hook zone, like I said, it's a little bit different, but basically all you have to do, as you guys can see there, beat the cover 4 stock very easily, but all you have to do if they user that hook zone is basically just see who they user. Like I said, if they're going to sit underneath, well, then it's easy. But if they're going to go with that tight end themselves manually, then yes, you will need to hit the reads underneath. So here, I'm actually going to stick with this R1 tight end. You guys can see, throw it out of the backfield, check down, pretty easy right there. Obviously I could have got a little bit more yards if I was actually trying to play offense there. I'm trying to play defense right now. But, like, if I see this right away, this is the beauty of this play. You can throw the other post right over the middle, man. The timing on this play is so good. And at the same time, if they try to do something crazy, like just, let's say they try to, like, scream at you like last year, just blitz a million people, you can easily just block the running back, and this is just a straight man beater, like I said, or blitz beater. It doesn't really matter. Throw it on the break. It's easy. Easy, easy, easy. So like I said, this is a must add into your offense. Look in your playbook. You most likely will have a route that you can utilize like this, and if you don't, you might need to switch playbooks because like I said, this is the best route in Madden 21. It is a backbreaker that will beat any coverage you see out there.